Welcome back to the show. This is your host, David Yanez, and we have been listening to many segments on igniting your faith. Today, we're going to talk about Ignite Your Faith session, and we have a wonderful segment here on our Ignite Your Faith. It's going to be a nice story here that's going to release your miracle. It's going to ignite your faith. This is a story that when I was in Kenya, there was a young boy on the stage, and here he is right here, crying and screaming. Now, his feet were soft. They were so limp. They would just fall up and down when you touched them, and they wouldn't even have any stiffness to it. They didn't feel like they didn't have no bone to it. Bishop Mike was praying for him on stage, and we're praying for him downstairs, and I told him to bring him up on the stage because Bishop's like, this guy's not getting healed, Dave. And I'm like, no problem. Let's go ahead and let's see what God will do. Bring him up here. And as he brought him up there, we were over there praying for him. And when I prayed for him, I told Mom, because the mom was like holding him and nourishing him. I go, Mom, you're gonna have to give him to me, and I'm gonna have these people hold you because I'm gonna believe God for the miracle for this kid. And as I told her that, she was okay, and I start praying and rebuking that paralytic spirit out of him. Man, Mom started getting mad. Mom started getting upset, and as she was getting upset, I said, Mom, you got to be tough if you want to see your kid walk. You want to see your kid walk? Then you need to get tough. And I said, we need to rebuke it. We know this is a paralytic spirit. We believe that God can to cast it out, and we're going to have it happen right now. This kid was screaming and scratching me, and eventually he just passed out. And I gave it back to Mom, and I said, wait, we're just going to keep praying here. And I kept praying and holding his feet like this. And as I was holding his feet, I said, let's believe right now that the miracle is going to happen. Let's believe right now that God is doing it. And his feet started to get a little more stiff, a little more firm. And as he was waking up and stuff, his feet were moving, and we put him on the floor, and he looked like, if you remember the old Bambi cartoon, he fell down and got up. He fell down. Well, this kid fell down, got up, fell down, and started walking like a little toy soldier with his feet in front of him, dropping them. And I looked at Mom, and Mom ran and picked him up. I go, Mom, I'm going to tell you this. If you can love him like you love him, and that's fine. But if you want to see him healed, you got to get tough on the kid. Stop picking him up, make him walk, make him get up, make him change his clothes by himself. And I guarantee that God will heal him if you give him to God. Guess what happened? 6 months later, I came back, preached at the same place, not at the same crusade, but at the same place. We had a service at the home church. And we're at home church. The pastor, Bishop Sammy, got up and said, Dr. Yanez, we got a complaint. And I go, what's the complaint? He said, the complaint is that this young boy that you pray for keeps getting in trouble at school. And I'm like, well, why is he getting in trouble at school? He said, because he won't stop running. And he came running in the sanctuary and then running on the other side. And as he ran, he came and ran up to me and gave me a hug. And I wish I had the picture today. I'd looked so much all over all my hard drives and all my clouds. I couldn't find the picture of this wonderful little boy standing there with his feet healed and not only able to walk, but to run. That's what God does. That's how God does it. And we just got to leave it in God's hands. Amen. God will work miracles. But I want to tell you right now, get tough. Get mad at sickness. Don't be cuddling it. Push it. Push yourself and move. Move in faith, and God will release your miracle. Amen. God bless you. We'll see you next time on Ignite Your Day.